So who are you?
I'm Marissa Mayer. I'm Vice President of Search and User Experience at Google.
Very cool. And we're getting around to interesting people to talk about the 2010 web. What do you think is the 2010 web? And then we'll talk about how small businesses can get onto it and what you think that means.
So I have a feeling that the 2010 web won't look that different than the 2009 web does today, but that's what I still think is a really exciting and interesting space, particularly for small business owners and also for users. I think when you look at the amount of information that's online and that's coming online every day, it's unprecedented. Video online finally works. Yeah. You can actually watch videos, being able to share your photos and really participate in the world and in your social network just much more pervasively is just a really, really great thing for users. And for small businesses, I think that some of these digital mediums are becoming more and more important, and even in terms of reaching people in your local area. So when you look at things like IP location detection, or for example, using the mobile phone, which is of course now becoming a bigger and bigger part of the web, using smartphones to help people understand where are they, what businesses are near them. There's just a lot of reasons now for even small local retailers to start to use things like Google Maps and Local Business Center, looking at things like Google Latitude, looking at Twitter, understanding their role on Facebook. I think that all of these things are really, really exciting. Yeah,
the reason I'm asking that is that I'm visiting a lot of normal websites, not geeky ones like the ones I write, but a pizza shop's website, a bike store's website, a small manufacturing company's website, even a Toyota.com, right? And a lot of their websites look like they were designed in 1994. Mm-hmm. And they don't have some of the attributes, some of the things that we take for granted in the geeky world. They don't have a lot of humanness to them. They don't have a lot of interactivity. They don't have... a lot of them aren't really designed for mobile world, right? To go on the Android phone or an iPhone or something like that.
Well, we are, at a very early evolutionary stage. My guess is that the early wheels didn't look so good either. Yep. We have pictures and they don't. But that said, I think that really this is about helping people understand how do people think about the web, how do they use the web. Because for a lot of small business owners, one of the biggest shames I've seen is they'll invest a lot in building a new website and they'll do the whole thing in Flash. Yeah. Which is terrible. It's slow, it doesn't load on a mobile device. Flash is a wonderful medium for some things, and it's incredibly fast to develop in, and it looks great, but there's just some things like your homepage that it couldn't be more wrong for. And I just think that really helping people understand how do people use the web, how sensitive are they to speed, how should you think about, if you're going to invest a modest, $1,000 to $2,000 in your website to make it a little better, how should you spend that money, and what do users really care about? I think getting those elements out there are really important to help make the web better overall. Yeah.
So what's it like to work in the real Building 43?
It's great. It's an ever-evolving space. We have a lot of light. In fact, we have so much light they put little sunscreens on our window, these kind of like silvery coating to reflect more light, so we won't all get sunburned sitting inside. But it's been generally a great place. There's a lot of very smart people there. Our search quality engineers are all there. Some of our best systems engineers are there, as are our founders and some of the VPs of engineering that I work most closely with. Bill Corin, Urs Hotzley, Udi Manber. And so it's just a hot pot of all kinds of different activities, innovation, ideas.
You don't give tours at Google, right? There's no public tour like there is at Zappos.
We don't give a public tour.
If there were one, what would you take people to see?
We have a wall of all of the famous visitors who have come by, all of them photographed with an engineer that I helped to hire named Meng. It's called Meng's Wall of Presidents. And so there's a lot of great things, and then of course there's the electric sheep demo that's in the lobby of where queries in the world come from, emanating from the globe.
I have a story about that, actually.
And the queries scrolling by. So there's lots of good stuff to see in Building 43, and we even have our own ondelays. University Avenue has recently lost theirs, but we still have one of the chain right in the dumpsters of the building.
Well, thanks for spending a few minutes, and hopefully someday I can come and get a real tour of Building 43 with you.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, thanks.